circulate it comes back to you. There are definitely a lot of players out there that have significant wealth far beyond your imagination. And for there to be a trust that has that much in it, it's definitely a possibility. Would not surprise me. We've got M.N. Hawk says, when Clarity passes, could Ripple burn XRP instead of giving it away? No. So Ripple does not have control over the XRP itself. They run 3 validators on the network. There's 35 UNL validators. They have to have an 80% consensus in order to pass an amendment on the network. In order to burn the escrow, they would have to vote on it. And 80% or 29 of the validators would have to vote yes. So Ripple by themselves, controlling 3 of the validators, they can't really do anything. They can't burn it. They can escrow it. They can lock it. They can give it away. They can transfer it. But they cannot burn it without putting it to a vote for the UNL validators. And actually, David Schwartz, I'm not just blowing smoke here. Like, David Schwartz has explicitly said these words. Well, not verbatim, but pretty close in the tweets. I've been around for 6 years at this point, since 2020, and been watching David Schwartz and many other people from Ripple, and gone back and read tweets from 2019, 2018, 2017, 2016. But yeah, I don't remember what year he came out and said that, but it would have been maybe in 22 would be my guess of when he talked about that, because there was a few people on Twitter that had asked him. Jayhawk Nation, Rockhawk Jayhawk, they say research technocracy. It sounds like a tech oligarch just wrapped in a new word and rebranded. Got to call a spade a spade. Love what you do for the community. Don't trust Epstein's group. I would agree with that mantra. Probably a good idea. And again, just go Google technocracy. It's not what you think. I thought maybe it was like an AI overlord. It's actually engineers, very intelligent people, professionals in high level of expertise in certain domains that would be elected or put into certain positions on a board. And then they that board elects the, I don't want to say supreme leader, that's not the word, but like director, chairman of the board. And then they are the ones that end up making the decision. What?
Supreme leader.
Yeah, the supreme leader. It's not the right word, but it's basically what it is.
It's fine.
Grateful Pops says, eternally grateful for all that you do for my family and the community. Thank you, man. Thank you for the kind words. I love this. I love getting on here. I get a lot of fulfillment from it. And again, if it wasn't for good people like you that want to come on here and care what I had to say, then, none of this matters. So thank you. He says, still in the process of onboarding. Can I physically bring a cold wallet to my fund account at the Dallas office? We can have Tish come in.
Yeah, she would help.
Yeah, Trish can come in and help you transfer it if you wanted to come into the Dallas office. I know that can be a little overwhelming, especially moving stuff if you're not used to doing that. I had one the other day. Let me tell you, sent about $200,000 to the wrong address. Was not a fun experience. Luckily, the person that I sent it to was cool, and I knew them, and they sent it back. But man, if they could have just been like, didn't hear you, not talking to you anymore, and walked away with that, it would have been a sad day. But there are good, ethical, honest people out there. Few and far between, but there really are out there. There's a lot of them in the mastermind, I'll tell you that. Mr. Legacy says, actually it's an honest aim. He says, Mr. Legacy, hi to the tea lady. Son is trying to use a 2025 XRP 14K wash loss. His accountant says not allowed as crypto is property, not security. Total loss on property or capital asset that you can roll forward on this year's gains. Or you could have other gains last year that is used to offset your losses or offset your gains. So I don't know who your accountant is. Sounds like somebody that is not necessarily well equipped to understand crypto. But I would think you guys would be using Dylan Knock. I think that's who y'all used. Who's up there at Wilk CPA up north. He does a great job. If you guys need a CPA, if you need tax services, we offer those. We have those on our website over there at digitalfamilyoffice.io. We have a partner that we work with, but if they can't handle you and it's a more complex situation, we'll send you over to Dylan and his group over there at Wilk CPA. I'd get with them, honest aim. And again, I talked about this before, but we'd love to see you over there in the mastermind. If you guys are watching this and you want to check it out, it's no contract, it's month to month. If you use the code BeyondBroke, all capitalized, the number 1, and then MO, like Mary Oscar, gets you the first month for $2. They're in the group, try it out. If you don't like it, cancel at any time. But over 16,000 people stay there every single month because of the value we provide in that group. So if you want to try it out, again, we would love to have you on the other side of price appreciation. Locking it down on the other side of a $10 XRP. It'll be invite only and much more expensive. We got the 3 digits. They say XRP to $100 by December 2025. J Clever, I'm not perfect. J Clever 2026. It's pretty accurate. Look, I think people are going to give me some grace here in 2026. If I'm within a year